Welcome back, guys. We are back with some more filmmakers at the Utah International Film Festival, and I keep on goofing up, and it's okay because we're live. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Devin. How you doing? Now, Devin looks familiar, I know, because he's been here before. He's had several films with us over the last few years. Last year was Rewind and Replay, Rewind. We went back in time.
Yeah,
we did that a few times in the movie, and it got really bloody and gross, and you're in your underwear. So those are all the things. And now this year, we're still staying in a bit of the gore category, right? With An Honest Mistake. Talk to us about what An Honest Mistake is all about.
So it's kind of hard to say since it's a punchline film. We spend the whole film setting up a certain punchline, which I definitely won't give away. But we follow a character in kind of like a classic slasher sort of style. And hopefully by the end, we've kind of subverted the way that those typically go to kind of recontextualize some things. So
What I got a kick out of, I saw this at Archie's Film Festival. It's only a movie film festival, which they did a great job, by the way. Shout out to Archie. Bring me donuts. But what I liked was there was kind of like this homage to Scream or other slasher movies like that, and I felt like that was really well played in that. What I also noticed was your cast and your crew were a lot more than just you, right? Talk to me about your casting process in this.
So yeah, there was a number of people I reached out to for acting, part of some of which I had met through the Utah Film Festival. And so kind of put a couple things out there. Ended up being that someone I met at 43 Studios referred someone who from Arizona that was able to come out and was a great addition. And William McAllister, who's a good friend of mine, he has a feature called He Never Left, and I saw that, and just knowing his personality and whatnot, that he'd be able to play the contrast with the role, that he'd be able to be both the menacing killer and the more lighthearted goof that he needs to be later. So.
And it really worked well. Now, a lot of times horror and comedy do play well with each other, and they can almost be interchangeable. How did you find the balance that you're really seeking to try and make sure the scary part stayed scary and the humorous part stayed humorous?
A lot of fine tuning, being able to find the best way to create this roller coaster and determine. Sometimes we'll take a moment very seriously, even though visually what we see is very goofy. So being able to find the balance, where do we give a break to land a joke, and all that, just kind of fine tuning that, looking, hearing other people's perspectives on what lands, getting people's fresh feedback. They're like, oh, this moment's really funny. This moment's a little odd. I'm like, okay, well, what's odd about it? Let's adjust that, figure it out. So a lot of that. Just fine tuning.
What I also have been enjoying about watching your career as a filmmaker is that you are not the type of person who says, I can't take criticism or I can't take feedback. You welcome feedback. You really are, please let me learn so I can improve. And you take that and you really do apply it to either the current project that you're looking to refine or to the future project. So kudos to you for that. And that's something I really enjoyed about An Honest Mistake. You and the team members that you have acquired on this one, from all the camera work to the sound. Even Megan, who doesn't get nearly any screen time, she needs to, by the way. Yeah. She's been with you on a couple projects, and they're all excited to be a part of it. So with whatever this enthusiasm you're creating with your team, keep it up, man. You're doing a great job. Now let's talk about the post-production side of everything, though. What does that process look like? Are you still doing it all yourself, or are you doing it with a team? How does that look?
So thankfully, it was the very first time I actually had a more substantial crew in post-production. We had Calvin Jackson as our sound designer and a few other people to help with sound and editing. So,
yeah. That's so unique to actually have a team in post. Because often you would do it by yourself. I know, no fun. It's very solitary. Now you don't lose control that way. But did you feel by having more team members that it diminished for your project, or it kind of enhanced it? How did you
Oh, it
feel?
very much enhanced it because it allowed me to be able to just not worry about a lot of things. And they obviously have more expertise, better software and stuff than I do.
Mm.
And so being able to kind of hand it off and just be like, okay, here's kind of what I'm thinking, and just review passes was very vital, so that the moments kind of in between that, I can kind of forget about it and then come in with a more fresh perspective,
Nice.
act more like an audience member.
That's smart. I like that. Okay, now obviously you feel like showing it in front of a live audience is important because you do this frequently. What is it that you're looking to? What are you looking for when you bring it to like a festival like this? What are you? What are you wanting to get out of a festival experience when you bring a film?
There's a couple things with a comedy like this. It's definitely nice to have that live audience reaction, see where the jokes land, to kind of assess there. And that can vary from audience to audience. So it's definitely nice to go to multiple festivals, see what does work to help improve things there, but also just to get things out there to hopefully network with more people and whatnot, get a part of more productions, and just have a fun time with a lot of people. I think are the main things.
I think you're doing a great job with all that. So, and then I got a poster of yours too. So it's going up on my wall.
Hell yeah.
I have to add to the collection I have of your posters so far.
Beautiful.
Okay, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and let Devin hang out with the rest of the filmmakers out there. And we're going to be back with some more great filmmakers at the Utah International Film Festival in just a few minutes. Keep watching.